I'm showing you the origin of my series here on the apocalypse of World War II, which means unveiling. Here's the back of it. And it's got actually 4 DVDs in it. So the title of this video is, what do you want? Total war. That's what I want.
The Nazis want to turn this national disaster into an opportunity for galvanizing the German people.
Okay, now there's a lot of crowd hoaxing done on these war documentaries. Maybe they filmed 12 people yelling and screaming, and then they multiplied it over. So you just see little blips of heads. They try to convince you that the entire population was in love with Adolf Hitler. They try to convince you that all the leaders in Germany wanted war. They try to convince you that the mothers couldn't wait to send their sons off to war. It's nonsense. Anybody that understands a genuine definition of war will not want it for their nation. But yet, we're going to see that in this sports palace, the people couldn't wait to say, we want total war.
The Minister of Propaganda, Goebbels, assumes this task of mobilizing all of the nation's energy and resources towards this end.
I can't wait to get a gun and go out and just shoot somebody and kill them. In fact, I'd love to see thousands die. And furthermore, I am excited about me going out and getting shot and killed in war. Wake up, people. Now take a look, you'll see in the forefront or the foreground, that's probably what was actually filmed. 12 people raising their hand. And in the background, that's all added, that's trick photography. There's no crowd of people crying and screaming out, we want war, we love war. We can't wait to send our youth off to war and have them come back mangled and crippled and wounded and even dead. Oh, that would be just so wonderful for Germany as well as for other nations. It's nonsense. Now, I remember when I was in college, and occasionally there'd be a class where they would show one of these propaganda films like this. I remember being overwhelmed by it and saying, how could the people of Germany act like this? How could the whole nation be transformed into a bloodthirsty nation that wants to kill everybody? And you know, I genuinely was hooked on the lies and the propaganda. But it did puzzle me. Well, here's the answer. They weren't. They were ordinary people. They didn't want to see people die. They didn't want to send their sons off and let them get killed and die. It's all imaginary. Hitler's a creation of the figment of your imagination. And this nonsense is part of it. People crying out, we want total war. We can't wait to kill people with bombs and bullets. It's nonsense. And yet, it's part of hoax history. So would you really be in a crowd like that singing that? Or do you think it's a Hollywood manufactured propaganda film? Most likely, yes, it was recorded here in the United States. Most likely it's all associated with Walt Disney and the Disney production world of film, most likely. Hoaxland liberalis. Hoaxland liberalis. Not Deutschland. Hoaxland. The phoenix with the swastika, which is an ancient symbol in the occult world. The phoenix arising out of death to bring a new world order. That's what the Reich was all about. The Novus Ordo Seclorum, the Latin on your dollar bill, which incidentally is now appearing on the dollar bill in this day and age of the war. Second World War. I think it came on dollar bill somewhere in between 1927 and 1933. So the lie of the New World Order is actually in front of the American people too. Because believe it or not, fascism was in America. And if you don't believe it, take a look at what was done under the so-called FDR. Government all the way. And corporations united together. Not unlike Germany.
In the audience, ecstatic, is Albert Speer. He will furnish Hitler with the means to implementing total...
Okay, there he is, most likely, if Ed Sheeran is correct, if Dallas Goldbug is correct, that's just Walt Disney. With a costume! Hitler's a figment of imagination. And what you have to do is kill Hitler. You kill Hitler, then you kill Bigfoot. And by the way, if you do that, you'll kill the plague as well. That's the title of a movie. I suggest you watch it. Most people don't, not that interested when I bring up that movie, but I'll tell you what, they're telling you something. Kill Hitler! Kill Bigfoot. And the plague has been killed as well. I have fun making these, and those of you that leave comments, I want to thank you because your comments inspire me to keep producing. In other words, if I keep producing, I need you to keep commenting. So even if you leave me just a little comment, I love it because I know you're out there and I know you're with me, and we're not going to buy the lies of these liars anymore. Thank you for watching. End of video.